Today, I'm here to start talking to you guys about the NFL Draft and breaking down in particular prospects. Well, who better to break down first than my number one overall player, Jalen Carter? Jalen Carter's stats on paper don't really impress you and have you screaming, next great defensive player. Because he only has 16 solo tackles, 3 sacks, and 2 forced fumbles in his junior year this past season at Georgia. But with what the paper tells you is not what your eyes tell you when you watch him. Jalen Carter is an instant threat. You have to pay attention to him at all times if you're an offensive lineman. He makes rushing lanes hard to get open, he stops the run, and he creates havoc up front in the passing game. Jalen Carter is one of those rare special guys that can get pressure from the defensive tackle position. He can rush quarterbacks from the inside, but he also has the ability that, if you need to, you can stand him up on the outside and get some pressures off the edge. Think to him similarly as you do as a Chris Jones with the Kansas City Chiefs. A highly athletic player that is a freak on the inside, can cause havoc in the pass attack and rushing attack inside, but is also a threat on the edge if you need to put him out there for a couple plays to make a big game-changing play. One thing about Jalen Carter that you notice instantly is that he's just not a one-trick pony when it comes to the interior. He can play the 0, 1, and 3, and 5 techniques with ease. He has good hand and body control movement to handle double teams. He's overall a dangerous threat wherever you put him on the inside. But he's not just a threat on the offensive line in the trenches. He has a high motor and will chase players down from behind. Think of a Cam Hayward with how he plays. He does not give up on plays, and he'll be the last one running down the field to stop a play from going to the end zone if he needs to be. Carter's best traits as a pass rusher are his lower body flexibility and his club swim combination that knocks offense linemen down and out of their game. He does a good job of doing that and creates pressure. Just because he doesn't have a lot of sacks does not mean he doesn't create pressure. Pressure can affect anything from a missed throw to an interception to another guy getting a sack. Jalen Carter did that for many players at Georgia. Nolan Smith, Trayvon Walker are just two to mention. He also helped Jordan Davis out when Jordan Davis wasn't the most refined player at Georgia. All these guys have benefited majorly from playing with Jalen Carter. And one of them has had major success in the NFL already in Jordan Davis, with Walker showing major flashes and Nolan Smith being a highly regarded prospect in this class as it is. In my mind, Jalen Carter should go first overall to the Bears. I think he fits them. He can do wonders for Matt Eberflus's defense, as we saw with DeForest Buckner in Indianapolis. Now the question is, do the Bears hold that number one overall pick? I think they'll go to the certain point they can get Jalen Carter. A deal with the Colts is questionable to me because I don't believe they'd be able to get him past Arizona. I think if Jalen Carter is the guy they want, they're staying at one to take him, which is a smart move in my opinion on a team that lacks elite talent all over the boards. You get the best player in this draft who can help build your defense from the interior.